Marvelous morning, excellent afternoon, and magnificent evening. This is Carla from the Learn English by Speaking English show, and I am here to speak with you in English. Now, the point is, when you come to the show, you don't need to be correct. You just need to want to improve your English, and that's what it's about. And I am so excited about that because that gives everyone an opportunity to do well. And Fatima, if you're who I think you are, could you put in your Facebook name instead of Fatima Zahara, so people can click on your name and easily connect with you? Okay, and fix your camera so we can see your beautiful face. We can only see from your nose up. We want to see your whole face. So you are here to speak in English. When you're learning, the thing about learning is that you're learning. And learning means making mistakes. And you are here to make mistakes. Don't worry about what anyone else says. Be concerned about yourself. Be concerned with what you want to do. Fatima, put your name in the chat and I will change it myself. Don't worry about it, but please do that now. And I will change it in a few moments. But fix your camera so we can see your whole face. Come on, I need you to do that now, please. And if you don't do it, I will put you back in the light room. Fix your camera before you do anything else. See how you can see my face, you can see Huang's face. We can only see your face. We can only see your face from your nose up. Just fix your camera, please. Anyway, after saying that, if you don't do it now, Fatima, I'm taking you out and I will not be able to do what I need to do with you later. Take out your earbuds. That's the problem. You cannot hear us. Take your earbuds out. Can you put that in English for her? No one should be using their hands free when they come to the show. And Fatima, I will take you out if you don't fix your camera. Look, can you see your whole face? You're not. Again, I'm having problems with you listening. And unless you begin listening, I cannot have you for your interview and I cannot have you here. I sent you a message. And I will not spend the whole show talking to you and giving you directions. I cannot do it.
Fatima,
You have not fixed your camera yet. I'm still waiting. It's the same thing that we had last Friday when I spent an hour and a half with you privately. I will not play with you. If you cannot do what I ask you to do, you cannot be here and I cannot interview you. End of discussion. And please do not open up your mic again. I hope she comes back. Anyway, let's change the subject. Hopefully she'll come back. She is back. I don't know where the other people are that you brought in because we can't see them. Hi, Dom. You'll need to wait. The rules of the program are, and they're very, very easy. One, if you're a man, you must have your camera on, and we must be looking at your face, not your wall, not your ceiling, not just your eyes, but your whole face, which is what Dom is doing now. Number two, you must have your mic on. For most cases with Zoom, you do not need your headphones. Dom, I don't think you need your headphones. I don't remember if you used them before or not. Do you remember how long? Did he use his headphones? Yes or no?
Right now he's using headphones.
He won't be able to hear us. Please tell him to take them off.
Dan, remove the headphone. Remove. Yes. Yeah.
And disconnect it. Can you hear me, Dom?
Remove it. Yeah.
Yes, I hear you.
Do not use your headphones here. You do not need to.
Yeah.
Fatima, if you don't put on your camera and you don't follow directions, I cannot have you here. End of discussion. And that is not your Facebook name. You need to use your Facebook name. Number three, I want to have fun. And if people don't follow directions, I need to do this. I do not like it. That's all there is to it. Number three, please remember to come dressed appropriately. Dom, we should be able to at least see your shoulders and your whole face. Good. Jamshade! Yay! I'm so happy to see you. Number four, unless you are sick and you need to lay in bed, and that means your doctor said you cannot sit up for long periods of time, you need to be sitting up straight. And those are the rules. And that's how we deal with the show here. And we're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to smile. I'm going to be a little goofy. And I'm going to make Jamshade a co-host because boy, does he know how to do that. Well, I am so glad to see him. And I'm going to ask Hwang to introduce herself. And I am going to begin sharing out. Now, everyone who is watching, or if you're here, make sure you put this show on your timeline so people know that we are here. Because if you don't, it's very hard for people to know to come to the show. Okay, having said that, Hwang, please introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Carla and everyone, for having me here with you. So my name is Hwang. I'm from Vietnam. I'm a lecturer in a government university in the northern part of Vietnam. And I have been teaching marketing, economics, and international business for more than 17 years with more than 10,000 students. They are from different countries and different provinces in Vietnam. The location I'm working and living right now is about 100 kilometers away from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. Yes, the name of city is Viet Chi City, but it's just about 40 kilometers away from Noi Bai Airport. It's the main airport in the northern part of Vietnam. If you want to visit my country, yeah, this the unique airport international airport. So you can land from that airport. Yes, and I love teaching and sharing my experience, my knowledge, my stories, and new skills to my students and people around me. So that's why I keep improving and studying from people. And that's the reason I decided to join Carla's show to talk with people from different countries, different places, and different cultures. Yeah, to be knowledgeable enough and to learn a lot of new things from you. And I love talking with people, with friends all around the world. So that's why I'm here. I'm ready and available to talk with you in English. So please come to the show, to the section to talk with us. Thank you very much.
And thank you so much. That's such a great introduction. I am so proud of you. I could not ask for much more from you. Excellent. And Jamshed, please introduce yourself.
Hi, Carla. How are you?
I am good. It's been a long time and I've been thinking about you. I'm wondering how you're doing. First of all,
Yeah.
introduce yourself because no one knows who you are.
Yeah, thank you so much, Carla. Hi,
And
everyone.
before you do that, one moment. Fatima, if you do not put on your camera and you do not change, I'll change your name, just put it in the chat. I cannot have you here because if you're who I think you are, you need to have your camera on and you need to be participating in the show. And we need to see your whole face. So please do that. If you are not the person I asked to come yesterday and you're not the person from Morocco, that's a totally different story. Please let me know in the chat and do it now, please. Okay, Jamshed.
Yeah, thank you, Carla. Hi, everyone. My name is Jamshed Raza, and I'm a freelancer and a YouTuber as well. And I'm also recently appointed as a government school teacher. And now I'm working as a government school teacher as well. And my major subjects are physics and mathematics. And I also love technology, working in different part of programming and in a computer field, and also guiding and teaching different people all around the world. I have been like making videos in Udemy as well. And therefore, I'm completely engaged in different platform online. And I think 2 years before I was with Carla as well on the start of this show. And I was coming regularly in Carla shows, but due to different my scheduled work, and I was so busy. And now it is very hard for me to come in the show and to talk with all other people all around the world. But whenever I get time, I come in this show because I love to speak and engage with different people, and we want to just start conversation about different topics. And once again, I'm very thankful to Carla that she invited me here, and she also told me many times to come in this show. but today I'm here. I think, Carla, today you have started early the show. Therefore, I just saw that you have started it, I think 9 o'clock. I think before you were starting like 10 o'clock Pakistan time.
Yeah, and Jamshade, I changed it because I knew that it was very difficult for people.
Yeah.
And what I actually did, it was back to back. I would do Mindful and then I would come and do this. And I couldn't do Mindful earlier. So because of that, the issue was it had to be later. And I did it because of Mindful. But when I changed it that I do Mindful on Tuesday and Thursday, and the English show only Monday and Wednesday, I can do the English show earlier. So
it is good time, I think. I believe it is good time.
yeah.
Because at 10 o'clock I went to sleep. I went to for sleep, and therefore I don't get time to come in the show. And I think that time suit me best. I don't know about other people.
I think it was better for everyone when I made this change, but I need to get the word out to everyone. So if you could help me by letting your friends and family know, it'll be easier to do it. So I really, really appreciate that. So tell me what you've been doing. You had the nerve not to come forever.
Recently, I appointed as government teacher. Before, I was also teaching like in private institutes and schools and colleges as well. But now I just appointed as a government school teacher. And my posting was like 330 kilometers away from my hometown. And therefore, I completely shifted there, and I was with my one relative, and I did not had anything like computer and technology. There was like it is like a village, and we don't have electricity over there. And there are a lot of like restriction which we cannot just implement technology. And maybe we face a different problem related to electricity and basic necessity of the life. Therefore, I was just working there and understanding the environment, the people, and communicating with all other people and understanding their culture and their languages, because the language also differ from our language. And it was quite difficult for me to just adjust on that environment. But honestly, I just enjoyed being there. And now we have like 3-month vacation. And after that, I will again go to my work then. And nothing else, Carla. Was engaged with YouTube channels as well and online teaching as well. Different like programming, and you know better than me that I was engaged in different programming, making tutorials and designing.
Whoa. How can I know better than you?
No,
You're
you
the
know me.
only person who knows what you're doing. No one else knows that.
Yeah, you are right. Maybe I am wrong.
No, tell me, how could I know more? You need to answer
No,
my
you don't know. By mistake, I was just said that. You don't know. It's me,
No,
only me. I know better than anyone else.
but you are the person who is doing the communication.
Yeah.
So if you don't make that clear to me, how can I help you?
Oh, that is difficult, Carla. Yeah, psychologically or naturally, I think we know ourselves better than anyone else. Okay. I agree. And I confess that.
Now you're living in the village now?
No, I'm right now I'm at home. You can see my completely setting, everything is there, like professional setting here. No? It is
Wow.
my home. Yeah, but
And
in village, I don't have access to all that those devices or technology. Therefore, I was just absent from all those devices. Now I'm back to my home. Therefore, I'm here with you, talking with you.
okay, I am so glad you're here. I
Yeah,
am
thank you.
thrilled. Yes, she was one of my original co-hosts. Huang. You don't know that. I had some really super good people. Now, jokingly, are you in the country of Pakistan? What
Me,
country
Carla?
do you live in?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Pakistan. Where should I go?
What is never heard of Pakistan, but I've heard of Pakistan.
In our language, in our accent, it is Pakistan. Pakistan.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You're really sure about that?
100%.
Okay, because I
Like
am.
American accent, it is like Pakistan, no? Pakistan.
No,
They call it.
I
We
thought
call it
Rayhan.
ka.
I thought Rayhan told me he was from Pakistan.
Okay, maybe Rehan, maybe from that. I don't know
But
how you are pronouncing, Carla. You can just pronounce that once again.
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah. Now, are
Pakistan.
you from Pakistan?
No, Pakistan.
What is Pakistan? I've never heard of it.
Okay, Carla, I just tell you. Let me tell you, but I know you heard about that many, many times. But let me just
No,
tell you.
I've never heard of
Okay.
Pakistan.
Yeah, Pakistan. Like in our language, Pakistan, not Pakistan. Okay, Pak is the word which is pure, and Stan is like the place. And it is called the place of pure people. I think it is considered like that. Pak means pure.
Okay.
Like Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan. Istan is like the place. Is I just know about that word. And Afghan, like Afghanistan, the place of Afghan people, like Pakistan, the place where the pure people are living. I don't know it exactly. We consider that pure or not, but the meaning is like pure.
Okay, but you still didn't. You're sure it's not Pakistan?
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
you are 100% sure.
Okay, 101% sure.
That's still not easy. That still doesn't work well with me.
Okay, no problem, Carla. You will learn. No problem. You have still so much time to learn.
Well, I have time to learn, but you're telling me something that I never heard of before.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on. I'm really happy you're here today.
Thank you so much,
That's
Carla.
the big thing. And I did keep you as a co host for obvious reasons. Abazar Muhammad, if you don't sit up straight, I will have Shabazz remove you right away. You may not lay down during the show. Shabazz, remove him. Unless he sits up. He also needs to take off his headphones because he cannot hear us. So if he comes back, ask him to take off his headphones because they don't work. Put it in the chat. He needs to be free of headphones, just like Guam, who knows that. Okay, let's move on to Luan Dom Drong. And Huang, can you please help him make a good introduction?
Yes. Dam. Yes. Hello. How are you, Dam?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Carla. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you please introduce yourself? Thank you.
Yeah. My name is Dam Trọng Luân, and I come from the south of Vietnam. Now I'm living and working the Bình Dương province. It's far from Ho Chi Minh, about 30 kilometer. And now I'm working on television, and my job is
What did you say? Say it again. You're working on what?
television.
I am so proud of you. You remembered. Okay, go on.
Yeah, thank you, Carla. And my job is manage and fix the electronic and electrical. Yes, and I'm 32 years old. Thank you.
Go on, Huang. He's doing beautifully. I'm
Yes.
so proud of him.
Obviously. So that's great. You know. So what
Yeah.
did you do today, Dam?
Yeah, and I'm wake up about 5:30 a.m. I am learning English. Yeah, I'm learning English. I learned new words English, and at 8 a.m. I go to my office for working, and I get up and work about 5 p.m. and then when I come home, I talk with Grandpa Danny. Yes, he come from American. Yes, I talk with him about 30 minutes. Yes, and
Whoa. What language did you talk to him in?
I talk with Danny. I call him Grandpa.
What language?
What?
In what language did you talk with Danny?
Danny with English.
In English.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
and
great.
Yeah, he living in Indonesia. Yeah.
Indonesia. Yeah.
Yeah, Indonesia. Yeah. Okay. And I share for him my picture and my picture of my wedding. Yeah. And
Ooh.
yeah, after that I go to play football with younger brother. Yeah. And I come back and joining the Carla show. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So when did you meet him, Danny?
I meet him when I enjoy the Hương enjoy meeting Hương, and Dimas
Introduce him.
Yes, introduce him for me. Yeah, and he is very friendly and funny, and every day he send the small story, and I read and record and send him, and he tests my record. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You know, yeah, so you are doing very well with your task every single day. You keep talking with the people from different countries and different parts of this world as well. Yeah, to practice your English and also gaining more knowledge. Yes, that's good. Yes, that's good habit in your life and everyone as well. Yeah, that's Carla. She has said that we should build up that habit in our life, even every single day, just 5 minutes or 10 minutes to practice and to talk with people in English.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yeah, and about this weekend, I I contact with Imas from Bangladesh, and yes, I talk with him and invite him to Hương meeting. Yeah,
Good,
your
great,
meeting, and so
great.
I introduce him to meet Hương from Thursday from Thursday to um, 2 days from Thursday. Yeah, from Thursday to Thursday.
Yeah, Carla,
Yeah.
do you want to say something?
Yeah, Fatima Mezrari, please do me a favor. Put on your camera. Do not text me now and just listen to the conversation. You're making it very difficult for me when you send me text messages. You can text in the chat here, but I would prefer you just listen. And when it's time for you to speak, you'll speak. Please, please do as I ask. I know it's been hard for you and you're getting it, but let's work on getting it, okay? Thank you so very, very much. Okay, and mute your mic now. I'll be with you in a moment. You need to keep your mic off. Okay. Before I do this, let me say this to everyone. Please share this out to your friends and family. If you don't do that, they don't know we're here. I used to have a very large audience. I changed my times a lot. If people know we are here, they will come here. So please do it during the show now. Don't do it later, do it now. Dom, I am so proud of you for doing what you're doing. You're doing so well.
Yeah.
Do you know what rhyming is? When you're rhyming, like if I say pie, die, high.
No.
It's changing the first sound of a letter to another sound. So if I'm saying pie and I change pie to high, does this first sound is the first sound different?
Yeah. Pie, high.
Right, and the
High.
and
Yeah.
but the last sound is the same, right? Okay. So I want you to give me a word that rhymes with back. Does back and lack rhyme?
Back, lack.
Do they rhyme?
Back, lack.
Right. Do they rhyme?
Ram.
Do they rhyme? It's a yes or no. Do they have the same sound in the same second sound?
Back, lack. Yes, the second same.
Right. Does back high rhyme?
Back and high.
Yeah.
And no. It's
No. Does sack and pack rhyme?
Can you read again?
Very good. Sack, pack.
Sack, pack. Sack, pack. The second.
Right. But are the first sounds the same?
The second same.
Right, but the first sounds are different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about tack and what about team and beam?
Team and beam.
Team, beam.
Team. Beam. Yeah. Team. Beam. And the second sound is different.
Really? Listen again. Team, beam.
Team. Yeah, the second sound is the same. Team. Beam.
Right. What about the first sounds? Are they the same?
The first sounds the different.
The first sounds are different. That's right. What about game, team?
Game and
Team.
team, and the second sound is different.
Right. So they don't rhyme. What about game and maim?
Game and meme, the second sound is same.
Right. But what is different?
Game and same, just different.
Right. One more, and I'm hoping Fatima comes back. Label and table.
Label and table,
Yeah.
and the second sound is label and table. The second time is the same.
Right, but the first sound is
The first sound is different.
very good. What about shame and blame?
Shame and blame, the second sound is the same. Shame, blame. Yeah, the first sound is different.
Okay. What about shame and worry?
Shame and
Worry.
the second and the first is different.
Right, so they don't rhyme, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me two words that rhyme. Let me see if you can do that. You may not be able to yet. Tell me two words that have the same second sound, but a different. What about cat and bat?
Cat and bat.
Cat and bat.
And the second sound is the same. The second sound is same. The first sound is different. Cat and bat. Yeah.
Okay, give me give me a word that rhymes with pit.
Pick.
Pit.
Pitch. Yeah.
What? Change the first sound.
Change the first sound.
Give me another sound. Give me another word that rhymes with it.
Yeah. Kick and bite.
No, no, no. We're using it. Put an F, the sound before it, and tell me what it becomes.
Kid and feet.
No, listen.
Yeah,
We're doing it. Put the F sound before it, and what does it become?
feet.
Yay! Put the N sound before, wait. Put the N sound before at. And what
At.
does it become?
At.
Put the N.
Mm,
No,
Not.
what did I say?
Not.
Not. Excellent. One more, and then we're going to, I need to move on.
Yeah.
Put the S, the sound before at.
At. And
What does it become? Put the S, make the S sound before at, and it becomes at.
sat.
Yay! How do you feel you're learning to rhyme?
Yeah, I feel I learn from pronunciation from you. Yeah, I just S and blame and the first sound and the second sound I find the different. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, guys, this is an announcement to everyone. I am here 2 days a week, actually 3 days a week, including the kids show. If you, and I do it for free. However, I need to pay my bills. So if you want, could you go to my Patreon page, patreon.com. It's in my comment at the beginning of the show, patreon.com/the Giggle Lady. And look at what you can get by donating. And one donation would really help me a lot if everyone would begin donating. So, Jamshade, you're a working man. Gulam, you're a working man. Dom, you're a working man. Do it, please. I would appreciate it. And anyone out there who is watching, it would be very, very appreciated. And Nasser, instead of talking in the chat, come to the show and talk to me here, because this doesn't help you as much as it is when I speak to you on the show. Thank you. You're doing very well with your rhyming. Okay. Do you have anything else? How do you feel now, Dom?
Yeah, I feel good, better. I feel better. Yeah.
Great. I really appreciate it. Where is everyone? People are just disappearing. Okay, let's open it up. And I'd like Jamshade to talk to Sonia for a moment. And I really would appreciate it. Sonia will not cannot open up her picture, but she can open up her mic and talk to you. So Jamshade, go to it.
Okay, thank you, Carla. Hi, Sania.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Carla. Hi, Huang, and everyone.
Okay. You know how to do a conversation here, Jamshade. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, Sania, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay, my name is Sania Murtaza, and I belong to Pakistan, and recently I'm living in the capital city of Pakistan, that is Islamabad. I have graduated 2 years back, and now I'm looking forward to apply for my master's program in UK. And nowadays, I am preparing for my IELTS exams.
Okay, what is your interest in like master? What you are going to get, like what you are going to do in master?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Sonia, you know better. Jamshade, you know better. You want to ask her what her master's is about. How do you say that? Come on, you can do this.
Yeah.
Say it very simply. What do you want her to know?
Okay, I want to know that what will be your research topic in your MSc or your in master in UK?
Perfect. Now you did it right. Did you understand him now, Sonia?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Okay,
then
so,
you can answer him.
Okay, as I have done my graduation in clinical psychology, so I would, rather than changing my field, I would prefer doing masters in the same field that is related to psychology somehow.
Have you applied for any scholarship yet?
No, I haven't applied for scholarship, but yeah, I have applied for self-finance program in UK.
What is the progress? Have you got the admission?
Actually, I mentioned that I am preparing for my IELTS exam. As it is an English spoken country, so without IELTS, they won't give me admission. But they have preceded my application to the second step, and now they have replied that you have to just give IELTS. So that's the reason I'm preparing for my IELTS exam.
What is the requirement of the IELTS? What band it requires for the admission?
Okay, for my field, I'm going to apply for industrial and organizational psychology. So it requires minimum of 6 bands in individual section, as there are 4 sections, and 6.5 minimum in overall.
6.5 overall?
Yeah, and minimum 6 in each individual section.
Okay, all right. And how is your preparation for all sections?
You can say that I'm preparing for that, and when it comes to speaking, I am doing it very well than before, thanks to Carla's show, because I have gained lots of confidence, and now I am doing better than I was earlier. And when it comes to speaking and listening, I am working on it as well. But my writing skills are good enough because I have I have grip on writing.
Okay, all right. I have given my IELTS exam as well, but unfortunately I got 5.5. And I was just, my speaking was like 6.5, but I just scored very low in, I think it was reading. It was 4.5, and therefore our overall band was like 5.5. Therefore, I was disappointed from my first attempt, but yet I have not applied for any other examination like all attempts. But inshallah, soon I will also go for the second attempt as well, because I'm also thinking about the getting my master in machine learning, maybe from European countries. Specifically, I don't consider any country right now, but I don't get it. What is the, like psychology? You told me industrial psychology.
Yeah, I have done clinical psychology in bachelor's, but when it comes to my master's program, I am considering to take admission in industrial and organizational psychology.
What is the different? I don't know about. I just heard about psychology, but I don't know about like industrial and or like you are telling about what is different type of psychology. Can you just tell me what is the difference between industrial and like normal psychology, which we are hearing like from medical sciences?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I would definitely like to explain the things to you. Actually,
Mhm,
when it comes to clinical psychology, like every field has its divergence or
mhm,
subdivisions, you can say. So when it comes to psychology, psychology has its subdivisions that are, the first one comes is basically clinical psychology. When you do clinical psychology, you get a degree in order to open your own clinic,
mhm,
or you can work as a psychologist in any clinic or any in hospital settings. Okay, so when it
all right.
comes to industrial and organizational psychology, as the name indicates, these kind of psychologists deals with the clients from industries and companies. Let me give an example. Let's suppose you are working in a company or organization, and due to workload or due to some you can say your family issue, your work is being affected, and the boss sees some kind of decline in or failure in your work. So they have their own psychologist, who are known as industrial or organizational psychologists, and they will refer you to the psychologist, and they have to just that kind of psychologist deal with the person who are facing trouble in any kind of organization or company.
All right.
Did you got your answer or not?
Yeah, that is completely clear, and I got it. But I want to know that is it also available in Pakistan, like industrial and organizational psychology?
Yeah, but only one university in Pakistan, that is in Lahore, GC University. Have you heard about it?
No.
Okay, it's GC University. Lahore only has industrial and organizational psychology as a subject, as a field, you can say. But that's the reason I have applied in foreign countries, because this field doesn't exist in Pakistan, and it doesn't
Mhm.
have any scope yet in Pakistan. It hasn't become so much common or familiar to people.
Then
But when
how
we talk
you?
about
Mhm.
foreign
Yeah.
countries, it has lots of scope over there when
Mhm.
it comes to studying or job setting, both.
It means after study, then you will just not come back to Pakistan.
No, I if obviously I'm like trying to go abroad in order to settle over there, in order to just become independent. You know that
Mhm.
Pakistan doesn't offer, like even though we are graduates and we don't get a job above 15 or 20,000.
Mhm. Oh. I have different opinion about the job perspective because I'm working as a freelancer as well. But right now I'm a government teacher, but I have different opinion. But maybe you are right according to your perspective, and maybe I'm right according to my perspective. But I
Um,
just say you best of luck for your education, inshallah. You will just clear your IELTS examination, inshallah, and get admission, or you already got admission, I think. But just I think it is IELTS requirement which you are going to fulfill, and I just pray for your bright future, inshallah.
now,
Okay.
let me say something to both of you.
Mhm,
You are two different people, and
mhm,
you have two different journeys to live. And it really doesn't matter whether she agrees with you or
Yeah.
you agree with her. What matters is that you are doing what you are supposed to be doing for yourself.
Mhm.
So when you say, Jamshade, well, I have my perspective and you have yours, you're absolutely right. That's a very true comment.
Mhm.
But because of that being a very true and real comment, you also need to understand that when you make that comment, that's coming from you.
Yeah.
And when Sonia says what she says, that's coming from her.
Mhm. Yeah.
There's no ifs or buts about that.
Mhm.
You just do what is right for you. And Sonia will do what's right for her.
We
And
have
I'll
different
do what
observation as well.
you know, I can't believe you're interrupting me, Jamshade. You know better, don't
Okay.
you? I'm saying that's not really as much for everyone watching and everyone listening. I'm not convinced that everyone listens to this show anymore. Excuse me, Guam, if you're not sitting up straight, I will remove you. And you know what I just said. And you know not to use earbuds, but you're using them. So, Jamshade, do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Completely, Carla. But I have different opinion as a
Right.
free.
And that's the point. That's the whole point. You can disagree with her. I
No,
can
no, I
disagree.
don't disagree.
But you said that's your perspective.
Yeah, we have a human being, we have different opinion, we have different
Right.
perspective, we have different idea. Therefore, the beauty of human being is like in that differences, Carla. Like you are wearing
Excellent.
purple clothes, I'm wearing like black cloth. That is the beauty of human being. We have different colors, different choices, different opinions.
Yay! And that was the point that I was saying. You totally
Mm,
understood me. What
yeah.
about you, Sonia?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Carla. What you said, that no matter that obviously we being a human beings, there are differences in our personalities, in our actions, or we think in our thoughts, in our thinking. We totally think different from each other. So there is no right or wrong between what we are thinking. You are good at your place and I am good at my place. So we cannot say that I disagree, or what you are thinking is wrong, or I am against your thinking or your actions. You just have to, like, I think that the what was his name, yeah, Jamshed was saying me the same thing, that what you are doing is good and what I am doing is good, but I don't agree with what you are saying according to the job, but you have an opinion about the job. So his words, choice of words were wrong, but what he wanted to say or deliver was right.
The choice of words, it isn't that he made wrong choices. See, the problem in the world today, and Shabazz, you should mark this and go back and download what I'm saying now because it's very important. The choice of words is not what is important here because we all think a little differently. and we all use words differently. And that's why we need to learn to listen carefully. I have to admit, when Jamshade was talking, I was working on getting someone who was supposed to be here today so I could interview her. And I was not fully listening. His use of words told me he was saying something different from what I thought he was saying. When he spoke after I spoke, he made it clear he totally understood, and we were in the exact same place. But I would not have known that if I hadn't asked him to tell me what he was saying. So when you're talking to someone, and this is why we have wars, we do not listen to each other. Or we think someone has said something and we don't go back and listen to what they really have said. And this is what causes wars. This is what causes problems in the world. And we need to learn to listen better. It doesn't mean it doesn't even mean I listen well at times. I make my mistakes. But when we take the moment to stop and listen, boy, does the world change. Would you agree, Jamshade?
Yeah, Carla, 100%. And
What
one.
about you, Sonia?
Yeah, I totally agree with what you are saying.
And this is extremely important. It's important for everyone. It's important for Huang. It's important for Dom. It's important for this person I never spoke to before, Sajid, Ali, and Gulam. It's something we all need to learn. Now, I do have two more people here who want to speak. But if this was helpful to you guys, please remember to keep me on air. I really need you to visit my Patreon page and put something there, because I do this for free. If you find value to it, please help me out. Please help me pay my bills. And anything is accepted. Okay. JMJ, did you understand what I said?
Yeah, Carla.
Are you glad you came?
Can you pardon me, Carla?
Are you glad you're at the show today?
Oh, don't get it still.
Are you very good? Are you happy you came to the show today?
Yeah.
Did
I'm
you
always happy, Carla. Always happy.
Did you learn something new?
Always learning in every
Okay.
second of my life.
Sonia, but I'm asking right now, did you learn something new today here?
No.
Yeah, I have learned one thing today, that is how you can just feel relaxed in talking to a stranger person. As you make me like, whenever I come on day in each and every show now. It's been 2 weeks, but I usually talk to you, Hawang, or someone guest that like Victor Lee. I talk to this person. But now the thing I learned today is that Jamshed was totally stranger for me today. and you have make me so relaxed, like you have built so much confidence in my personality that when Jamshed just started talking to me, I just started like I just started talking to him without any hesitation, without any. So I didn't learn a thing, you can say. I just build some kind of factor in my personality.
You did not in your personality as well, in your personality and also in your ability to speak. And this is really, really important. I am very, very proud of you today, Sonia.
Thank you for the compliment, Carla. Thank you so
I
much.
don't, but I'm not complimenting you. I'm telling you the truth. There's a difference of someone saying, hey, you did a good job. And hey, you really did a good job. You have learned something. And I am extremely proud of it. Thank you. And Jamshade, I am very proud of you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla, so much. And Carla, can I leave now?
Well, I was hoping you would stay for a few more minutes, but it's if you need to leave, you can leave.
Yeah, I'm also late now. I have to just wind up everything and go for the bed, because in morning I'm just going to walk awake at 6 o'clock. It will be difficult for me then. Therefore, I have to leave.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much, Carla. Thank you, everyone, having me in your show. And inshallah, if I get time, I will come, inshallah.
Please come again.
Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone. Khuda Hafiz.
Goodbye.
Bye. Allah Hafiz. Hey, I'm learning too. Okay, Huan, could you start the conversation with this gentleman? And I will come in a minute.
Yes. So which one? Sajad, right? Sajad?
Well, yes, Adad.
Sajad Ali. Hello. Hello, Sajad
Yeah,
Ali. How are you today?
yeah. I'm good. I'm good. How are you all?
I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you so much for this platform, and thank you all for having me here. My name is Sajjad Ali, as you can see that, and I'm from Pakistan. I live in Peshawar, and by profession, I'm a registered nurse.
Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Keep talking, please.
Yes. So, Sajad,
yeah.
are you living in Pakistan right now with your family?
Whoa. Why are you? He just told you that.
Yeah.
So what are
But
you asking? No, wait a moment. What do you want to ask him?
Yeah. So
No,
are you?
no, listen. Do you want to ask him if he lives in Pakistan, or are you asking him something different?
Different, because he is living in Pakistan but with his family, or he is living alone.
Right. So do you need to say, are you living in Pakistan with your family, or what do you need to say?
Are you living with your family, or you are living alone?
Yeah, I live with my family in Pakistan, and I'm planning to move to UK. And for that, I have already set for OET test, that is occupational English test, and I have already qualified that. So I believe soon I'll be moving to UK.
Wow, amazing. Why do you want to move to the UK?
Oh, that's a good question, and a lot of people ask me this question. Actually, this is the right of every human being to move for a better life. So that's what I am doing.
Oh, that's great. But I'm
Yeah.
curious, why not other country? A lot of like Canada or other country also good place to go. Is there any
Yeah,
special reason for that
you are
besides
absolutely right.
working and job?
You're absolutely right. Actually, a process for Canada or USA, it takes a lot of time. It takes maybe sometimes it takes even a year or more. But for UK, it takes maximum 3 to 4 months. So that's why I choose UK.
Oh, okay. So what when you study or working there, what do you do? What will you do there?
I'm a registered nurse and I'll be doing this in UK as well. I'll be working there as a nurse.
Oh, as a nurse. So when you work in the hospital or
Mhm.
clinic centers.
No, I'll be working in a hospital and I'm currently working in Pakistan in a hospital as well. So that's what
Oh,
I'm doing.
wow. So how long have
Yeah.
you been doing that?
Well, it's been three years. Yeah, I got my graduation in 2018, and then in 2019 I completed my internship, and after that I have been working as a registered nurse.
Oh, so do you love
Yeah.
working in that sector?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I love it. You know, when you help people and when you see them smile, so everybody will love this situation. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but during this situation, what are some difficulties are you facing with when working in that field?
Yeah, there are a lot of difficulties in this situation. You have to be a little extra careful and you have to be a little extra active as well, for especially for educating people regarding this pandemic. And you have to take care of yourself as well. Like you don't want to infect yourself or your family members or even transmit this, this virus from one person to another person. So that's a little difficult, but we have to do this and we have to cope with this situation. That's all we can do for now.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
for example, if you are taking your family members in the hospital, do you have any like a discrimination between the patient and your relatives when taking care of them in the hospital?
Well, that has never happened so far. I have never taken my family member to the hospital, but for me, everybody is same. I mean, they're my patient, and I have to take care of them. Like even if it is my family member, there's no discrimination for me. And that's what ethics teaches me. Like, and that is the main goal of my profession as well.
Right, right. So, how
Yeah.
many siblings do you have?
Oh, you're asking about my siblings. I have two brothers and one sister.
Mm. Are they older than you or younger than you?
Well, they all are younger than me. I am the oldest one.
Oh, but they are
Yeah.
older than 18 years old?
Yeah, one is more than 18 and the rest of the two are below 18.
Oh, below 18. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can talk to them in English and also invite them to Carla's show on Sunday as well.
Yeah, absolutely. If they want, they can, and I'll tell them. And this is a good platform for them to learn English, and not just English language, but they'll learn how to talk with different people from different countries, and how to uh, talk to them while taking care of their norms and their culture values as well. So this is a great platform.
Right.
But we can thank Rehan Alawala for giving us this platform. It was his idea originally, and I just continued it. it was just a shame that that Facebook kicked us off for a few months and I couldn't be here. So I've lost a lot of people who used to come. Having said that, what would you like to tell me before I take off and the show, my friend? Sajid, what would you like to tell us?
Actually, this is my first time to be talking to people on this platform, and to be honest with you, I tried a few times before to get connected, but I somehow could not get here. That was probably because of my connection, or maybe because of my device. I don't know, but I want to thank you so much. This is a this is a great platform, and there are a lot of people in Pakistan who could not get into a situation where they can learn English, where they can speak English to people from different nationalities, and this is a great opportunity for everyone. And thank you so much for this. It will really help people, and it will help them. It will ease their life. It is so good.
Thank you. How long did you know about the show?
Well, I used to see these videos on Facebook, and I would try to guess where I can find and get connected. And this time I tried this. So it's been maybe over a year that I have been seeing these videos on Facebook.
Oh, so you've known about the show for about a year, and you knew that I had been kicked off several times.
Well, I didn't really know that. I would just see these videos, and I didn't know that Facebook had done this to you. So I just knew that.
We don't know why. I'm still trying to figure that out. And every time I go on air, I wonder, will I be on air or just on YouTube? But I definitely want you to come back and speak to me more often, Sajid. I am so glad you got here.
Well, thank you so much. Absolutely. I'll be here. I will not miss any session. I promise.
Well, I have to be honest with you, depending on how many people come before you and how many new people, you may not be speaking because I can only speak to so many people a day. But again, on my Patreon page, there are things that can help you get here, whether you've been here before or not. So look at the page and see what interests you.
Okay, absolutely. I will.
And that link is at the bottom of my pinned comment. Do you have anything else to say? Thank you for your wonderful, kind words that you gave to the show. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. I would like to thank you again. That's all I can do for now.
Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you so much.
And with that, we have come to an end of another show. This show has been wonderful. I am so proud of Halong, Jamshade, Sonia, Dom, who learned a new skill today. Halong, you're wonderful. Shabazz, thank you. I hope you saw my messages. And we are going to sign off now. And the people who are here, don't leave until I tell you that we're off air. And can we all wave goodbye? And I will be back. Oh, one more comment. I may be starting to do one day a week Facebook Live audio where you can just hear each other. I have not decided when. And you are more than welcome to join. I would love to have you there. I haven't even decided on the day yet. But if you want that to happen, let me know in the chat, in the Facebook chat that you're watching from, so I know if people are interested in doing that. And with that, let's wave goodbye. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Can you wave goodbye, Sajid? You're waving and now these two are not. Wave goodbye, and I'll be back
Bye-bye.
here
Bye-bye.
on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pakistan time and 12 p.m. No, excuse me, 11 a.m. New York time. Bye.